He has to come on whenever we want him to, and he has to wear whatever hat we ask him to wear. So he doesn't like it, but that's what he gets for being a biased Buckeyes fan. So, Brett, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I caught a second wind. I had some coffee not too long ago, which was much needed. Otherwise, I'd be falling asleep. So I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, so Noah Pauley left. We're going to talk about that. Northwestern game is at Friday night in the new stadium. I think it's the first game in the new stadium. 862 million. We're also in debt by 500 million, which that's pretty common. I think FSU is in less debt, but I don't even know why that's a story. Like everybody's in debt, but
Yeah.
a VT fan commented Virginia Tech broke you, and that makes zero sense because
The
we
opposite.
literally saved so much money.
Yeah.
Pat Kraft saved Penn State so much money by doing it the way he did, thankfully, because we should not owe that clown any money. But all right. And then coaching grades. It's going to be a quick one. We'll be in and out. But guys, support us monetarily if you can. Member up. I would suggest membering up. It's $3. It supports us a lot. And when you comment, it pops up and it shows. It stands out in the comment section because some nights we do get a lot of comments. We're already getting them, which is awesome. But just member up. It's $3. It supports us a lot. You can support us with the super chat. Thanks button. Like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 2,000 subs. We appreciate all your support. I was recognized 4 times tonight in the gym. People said, I watch your podcast, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I guess it's getting out there and people are watching it. So, yeah, literally 4 times in the gym, like back to back to back. People are like, hey, I watch your podcast. I'm like, all right. Awesome. Thank you. But, yeah, please support us if you can. Membering up is really easy. It's $3 a month. Fred, he's been donating $5 every like 2 weeks. So with the super chats. So which we appreciate that, Fred. But Brett, what do you think about Noah Pauley leaving? That really made me mad. It makes no sense. So
yeah, I think
more money, obviously, but
so. I think the thing that makes the most that makes no sense at all is it was media day. Like the presser was the day before we found out. And why is he like? Did he know then? Like, why are you talking to anyone then? I didn't even watch. Listen, I really wanted to watch his Nittany Now, post their like interviews and stuff. I really wanted to watch his, but like after I found out that he's no longer our coach, I'm like, well, I'm not even watching it. What's the point? What's the point of wasting my time listening to how good it would have been, how good it could have been with him as our wide receiver coach? Because he was the bright spot. He was one of the best hires, right? Like from Iowa State. Like really like Ryan Clinton, really like Mauser, I think. But I think this was the best hire was Noah Pauley coming over. So because we've been destitute of wide receiver help for quite a while now with not a real receiver coach that has helped Penn State out. So yeah, very upsetting. The timing of it's horrible. Like if this would have happened like a month ago, maybe even like that's not as bad, but we're in the middle of recruiting right now with 2027 guys, Khalil Taylor, all those guys, right? Cade Cooper. Like they already talked to him, and like you know what I'm saying. Like now they have to talk to a new guy. So Matt Campbell's gonna have to hold it down right now and be like, listen, trust me, I know what I'm doing. This isn't Matt Campbell's fault. It's the Green Bay Packers' fault. They can screw off. So, I didn't have anything against the Packers before, but now I certainly do. So,
well, they beat us in
I
the
don't.
Super Bowl, so I've hated them always. So
I think the first call you make is Allen Robinson. People were talking about it. Makes perfect sense if you think about it. Deion Butler. I don't. These guys don't really have coaching experience, but Deion Butler's close to the program right now. A former Penn State receiver would be great because we've had great receivers. Deion Butler was good. Allen Robinson was great. So, I don't know. I think you give those guys an interview. You see what's going on, but as of right now, who are you getting that we know about? I mean, it's going to be tough, man. Hey, Michelle, how we doing? Hey, Ivan,
So,
Lavery, what's
hey,
up,
1 billion.
everybody? Kevin,
It's worth it.
who is Matt Campbell looking for? That's what I'm saying. We don't. It's
Yes.
really early for me to know. We're going to find out more about it and talk to you guys about it as soon as we know. But this just happened, so very difficult to navigate who they're looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not happy about it at all. That really actually made me mad. Before I was like, stuff was happening, and I'm just like, we're good, guys. Um, at the end of the day, we have a real coach. That's what I have most confidence in. But first of all, he's at the presser, like you said. He's talking like he was a coach, and then he leaves. First of all, as a coach, I don't understand that. I think that's I lost a lot of respect for him. I think that's a low character thing to do. Ditch your team that you just got hired by. Do a interview the day before and then recruit 2 weeks before that. I just think it's a low character thing. I'm not a Noah Pauley fan anymore. As good as he is, like that made me mad. This is terrible timing. I think it puts us in a tough spot. But like Lavery said, I do believe in Campbell to find someone. But I just think it's a very low character thing to ditch your team like that, ditch these kids for the NFL. More money, no doubt. But I don't know, man. I just think it's a shady thing to do. I just think it's wrong, and it makes me mad that he left like that. So I'm not going to get too personal with the guy, but I think it's wrong, and I think it's almost a cowardly act, dude. Like, why are you leaving? Like, why, man? This is that's terrible. I don't know.
So I think part of it too, we got to think about it. Being a wide receiver coach in the NFL is actually easier because there's less. You don't do recruiting and all that other stuff, right? So he could just be a coach. But college football is better. It's a better sport. It's a more fun to watch, more fun to everything about college football is better, right? It's superior in our eyes, obviously. But I think that's the only thing I can think of is he'll get paid a little bit. He'll get paid more money to go to the Packers, and he won't have to do all that extra stuff. So looking at it as a coach, his perspective, I get it. I get it, but like you just got here. Why did you come here? So I get both sides of it. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I wish the guy the best. He went on to make more money and go in the NFL, and maybe like you said, it's like easier / better situation. But don't take the job here then, man. Like, what are you doing? Dude, you committed to Penn State. You got hired by Penn State just to leave 2 months later. You got the fans excited. We're excited. And now you're gone. Like, dude, it's great. Like, I can't honestly, I'm surprised that he left like that. Like, I know Ivan said it's not during the season. I mean, I don't think any coach would leave during the season, but yeah.
Like I said, it sucks. It's just Penn State luck, man. It's our luck. It's just our luck. Like this would happen, right? Like it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Like worse things could have happened, but this is bad news. Like I said, the only thing I can think of is it's an easier job for him. He doesn't have to do all that extra stuff behind the scenes. He really doesn't. He doesn't have to recruit and do long hours on the road. Like they don't do that in the NFL, dude. You have a draft. You know what I mean? For agency, that's by the GM. So like it's different.
Yeah. All we can do now is go on to the next guy, and I've heard A-Rob. I would say even throw Terry in there. He can coach both. Terry is Terry's a freak of a coach, man. Like he's not human. Like he's a he's a different person when it comes to being a coach. He would be good at recruiting. He'd be good at coaching. He'd be good at development. He can do both. Like literally, they could just practice together. I mean, I don't know. Like Terry would figure it out. But I say Terry Smith or A-Rob.
Yeah.
Did I miss? Is A-Rob a coach now? Like, did I miss that? Or
I feel like he may have went somewhere for like high school or something, maybe. But I commented on PSU Dylan's post and I said I've seen enough. Hire Terry Smith as the wide receiver coach, and
yeah,
like 100 some people liked it, so they agreed. So I thought the same thing. I just thought A Rob's a good pick too because he's younger, up and coming, and then we can keep Terry on DB. So I'd be happy with either one if they can
I
make
don't
it happen. So we'll have
I
to
don't think
see.
he's even coaching. So
No, I don't think so. I think he could. It's just like
yeah,
you grab him as a power four wide receiver coach before he coaches. That's not normal to do that. So yeah, it's not
you talk
normal.
about A-Rob.
Yeah, like if he hasn't been a coach before, like you can't part of that, like it's a business. You can't just hire him as wide receiver coach if he hasn't coached it before. Not saying he can't do it, but at Penn State, you're still taking a risk of him getting his feet wet and getting into it, the actual coaching part. He can play receiver, but has he coached receiver? I'm sure he has somewhat, but to what extent, right? So there's a lot that goes into it. So I think he would, if he wants to get into coaching, that's if he even wants to start somewhere a little bit lower level, learn and walk your way up, so work your way up.
Joe Pa, I like you, man, and I have respect for you, and I appreciate all your support. If you were someone else, I'd probably say my reply differently, but I like you, so I get it. We can't. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but dude, ditching on Penn State like that, I just think that's I don't know, man. I don't get it, but like Joe Pa said, like, yeah, he went to the NFL. You can't blame him
NFL
in a
sucks,
way.
Joe Paul. I'm sorry, but NFL,
Yeah, I for me,
NFL's trash. I don't know.
it's a principle thing. It's a morality thing. Like, bro, why are you ditching your kids? I don't know, man. I just, I don't know. It made me mad. Like, it really did. I was mad. Absolutely the best podcast there is. Been watching since I was 4. Wow. All right. Thanks, Simon. You could comprehend what we were saying it for. I guess you can, right? I mean, I guess you can comprehend stuff at 4, but thanks, Simon. We haven't been on here that long. I know how old you are. We haven't been on here that long. But thanks, Simon. Y'all still think we're getting Taylor? Yeah, honestly, I don't think it really changes much. I think Khalil's committing to Penn State because it's Penn State and the staff. He's not committing because of Noah Pauley. Dude, I'm telling you what, man. Hire Terry Smith. Let's say it again. Hire Terry Smith. Where's the sign at, Matt? Where's Matt at? Is Matt around? Pull the sign up. Hire Terry Smith. Dude, make Terry Smith the receiver coach. Why not? If anybody can do it, it's him.
If there's any player we're keeping that's a receiver without Noah Pauley, it would be Khalil Taylor.
I hope so, yeah. I think he's loyal.
Yeah. Matthew Gregory? Yeah, I mean, he's a PA guy, so yeah.
I don't think this changes. My opinion, this doesn't change our recruiting much. But it could. That's the part like where I'm mad is dude, this could literally screw us totally. It could, but I don't think it will, but
I know before, whenever it took forever to get Matt Campbell, you were like, I'm not worried about the timeline. Right now, for this, there is a timeline because you have to get a coach in. They're doing winter workouts. They're doing practice coming up soon. You got to get recruits. Like, they have to make a hire within a week. 1 to 2 weeks is they have to. Like, this is something that's needs to happen quicker than D'Anton Lynn for DC. Like, that took too long. I understand there was a lot that went into it. This has to go quicker than that. So it has to.
And speaking of Terry Smith, one thing that I forgot to even like mention that we should talk about is obviously our guy is being inducted into the Pennsylvania State Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame, obviously. He's the man. He's from Pittsburgh. And
the legend.
Congratulations. You're the man. You deserve it more than anybody. So, and by the way, the 2026 Hall of Fame class is pretty good. I forget the one guy's name for the Niners because that's before my time, but Luke Kuechly, freak. Larry Fitzgerald, freak. Drew Brees, freak. Who was the fifth guy?
Well, Ben Roethlisberger won.
No, he's 27. He'll be first ballot. Vinatieri, I'm sorry. Vinatieri.
He was on the list you sent me.
Yeah, for 27. That's first ballot for 27. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to be quick about this, guys. I'm not trying to get too off subject, but congratulations, Terry Smith. I shared it last night. I just want to say this real quick because I'm a Steelers fan. I've been sharing a ton of Steelers stuff in our with these guys. But this is the 27 class. All right, this is stacked. This is insane. So I picked it last night. And I truly believe it's going to be, well, I don't know. Rob Gronkowski's a freaking moron. So I don't know if that would hurt him. I don't know. Probably not. Richard Sherman's been pretty controversial. Le'Veon has been pretty controversial. Cam, I think he's a first ballot, but he's controversial. He's never done anything wrong in my book. He's a talking guy. He's just got a podcast. He's on ESPN. I love Cam Newton. Cam Newton's one of my favorite players of all time. Cam Newton is the man. So I think it's going to be AP, Gronkowski, Ben 100%, Eric Weddle, and Cam Newton. That's my five. Antonio Brown's never making the Hall of Fame. He doesn't deserve to make the Hall of Fame. He's a clown. He's probably going to prison. Le'Veon Bell, I mean, I guess you can make an argument. Andrew Whitworth, 100%. I could almost see Andrew Whitworth getting in over one of these guys. Ben's the only guarantee. No, I take that back. AP and Ben are the only guarantees in this class. And it could be a toss-up between Rob, Cam, Whitworth, and Weddle. I think Weddle should be a first ballot, but that's just my opinion. But that's next year. So this is a big class, and it only gets better going forward. I mean, Tom Brady's coming up at some point. Yeah. And I think it was Terrell Owens. He was quoted saying he doesn't think Tom Brady will be a first ballot because of the same reason Belichick wasn't. And that would be awesome.
Belichick is nothing without Tom Brady, dude. Seriously,
bro,
the dude
yeah.
sucks.
So yeah. I don't know. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does. Maxwell Hiller. But yeah, I agree, Ivan.
Yeah, we will. Hopefully. Maxwell Hiller, there's a lot of movement to make for Maxwell Hiller. Everybody wants him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to do for him.
I just want to bring this up again. Chris Stoll and who's in the Super Bowl? Penn State players?
Caden Wallace, yep.
Caden Wallace?
Caden Wallace, he's a guard for the Patriots.
Yeah. Oh. Caden Wallace, yep. And Chris Stoll. Chris Stoll was a long snapper. Yep. So congratulations to them.
Yep.
So Abdul Carter was a Defensive Rookie of the Year finalist. Some dude from the Browns, I can't even remember his name, was the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year finalist. So, Stick City.
Yep. Stick City, baby.
And being that it's 20 years ago yesterday that the Steelers won the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. The Seahawks are back in it. That was a stacked Seahawks team. The Steelers were a 6 seed, and the Seahawks were a 1 seed in the NFC. So the Seahawks, people forget that the Seahawks had 2 Penn State receivers on that team. Bobby Ingram and Joe Jaravicius were both on that team. That was a very good team. Matt Hasselbeck was on that team. MVP Sean Alexander was on that team. Bro, the Steelers made a true Steelers run. I mean, I was 12 or 13 at that time. And I remember watching the game when we went into